Go on, Pip. Good girl. Hello, I'm Micks Mowers and Mower Man, and welcome to my channel. In today's video, quick, simple repair on a lawnmower. This belongs to a friend of mine at work. He got on me last night and said, Mick, my lawnmower's at it. Can you at least have a look at it for me? He thinks it's a simple fix. How many times, if you go to start your lawnmower up, you pull the cord, and that happens. The pull cord just snaps straight off. That pretty much, for a lot of people, is game over. You won't be cutting your lawn today unless you know how to fix it, or you send it into a lawnmower shop, wait 3 or 4 weeks maybe, get it back, or do what most people do, go onto YouTube and find a video on how to fix it. So I'm going to show you how to fix this lawnmower broken pull cord inside about 2 or 3 minutes, and you are going to need 1 or 2 tools, all dependent on what type of lawnmower you've got. But let me just walk you around this lawnmower first to show you how easy it is to remove the pull cord assembly, and I'll show you some other examples on other lawnmowers. The process is pretty much the same. So if your pull cord has just snapped on your lawnmower, then this could be the video for you. Okay, so on this particular lawnmower, this is got a Briggs & Stratton Classic on it. To remove the pull cord on this one, take off that 3/8 bolt there. Take off that 3/8 bolt there. Go around the other side. And take off that 3/8 bolt just there. That removes your pull cord. But if your lawnmower doesn't look like this, or it looks like looks something different, similar to this one. If it looks like this, a Honda, then you've got 3 bolts on the top, 1, 2, 3, and you're good to go. So if it looks like this, pretty much the same as the previous one. This is another Honda. They've got 3 bolts on the top. No issues there. If it's an E-Series Briggs & Stratton with a plastic carburetor, you've got 3 on the top just there, 1, 2, 3. They're all pretty much the samey. No matter which lawnmower you have, a little tiny Mountfield 414, that's got 3 on the top as well, 1, 2, 3. So you're getting the gist. Some of these you may have to remove covers, take the screws off to remove this lot to expose it, okay? So just try and figure out which lawnmower you've got. This one's got 4 on this one, but they're all the same. You need to remove the pull cord assembly. Once you remove that pull cord assembly, you'll be good to go. Here's a little Wilco's one, Wilco's mower. Same, 1, 2, 3. Remove that, covers underneath there, okay? Once that's taken off, we can then move on to the next step and actually get to repair the lawnmower. Right, so let's get to repairing. So this is for just a friend of mine at work. He wants his lawnmower fixed. Now, he did say he doesn't know if it runs or not, but 1 bolt there, 1 at the front, and 1 at the side. That's it. Keep hold of your bolts. I'm going to put mine around the back here out of the way, don't lose them. And then pop off your lawnmower recall. It's as simple as that. Let's move on to the next step to get you up and rowing in no time at all. Okay, so I'm not going to lie. As I say, you're going to want 2 or 3 bits of kit. You're going to want some screwdrivers, some spanners or sockets, and you're going to want some new pull cord. You can use, look, if it gets you through the day, you can use a bootlace. Okay, something as simple as that. If you haven't got any pull cord, so just use what's to hand. If you've got something half sensible, it's got to be quite thin. Okay, ideally you want about a 3 mil thickness. Now this pull cord itself, I can just about see where it snapped just here, okay? I can just about fish that out. But that's got to come through this hole on the side here, okay? So you've got to try and fish some of this pull cord out of the mechanism. And once you sort of get it, it will start to come, but you've got to be able to fish that out. So you need like I use a pair of forceps. You can use tweezers, use anything you like. Just get hold of it and try and fish it out of the recoil system itself. Once it starts to come out, you'll be golden. So let me just hook it out and I'll come back to you once I've done so. But it's just going to be just a little bit fiddly, but it's got to come out. It cannot stay in there, okay? So give me 2 seconds just to fish this out. I'll be back with you. Okay, so I've got an annoying spaniel here. She's going to try and help me. So first thing you need to do is inside this pull cord here, there's going to be the rest of the rope. Now that rope's got to come out. It may be caught up. I'm quite lucky. Managed to get hold of mine. Let me just try and pull it out slightly. There you go. And now I can fish it out from the bolt inside, of the hole inside. So let me just try and show you that. Just fish it out from all the way in there. That comes out. Now slowly just release that spring, slowly, until it's static, okay? Now that's done, grab yourself your bit of string, your bootlace, your bit of baling twine, whatever it is you've got to hand, because don't forget, all we're going to be doing today is get the lawnmower running. You can then order yourself some proper pull cord a bit later on. Use a lighter or burner just to burn the end. See that, Pip? Just to burn the end. Just going to snip it off just a bit tidy, like so. So this is now the trickiest part in the whole lot, and where lots of people sort of fail, because the first thing we do is we take that screw out, and the spring comes out, and that's it. For a lot of people, it's game over. Now you want to do is you want to now twist this anti-clockwise as you look at it from the back, okay? Twist it anti-clockwise, and you want to be twisting that until you feel a lot of tension. Now, it's around about 6 or 7 twists, okay? And I'm starting to feel a bit of tension. And that's it, you can feel it. When it's actually had enough, you can feel it, okay? So keep hold of that now and do not let go. That's the most important thing, do not let go. And now what you want to do is try and find where the hole is that marries it up, and it's going to be there. So there's a hole just here, where this pull cord, never ever let go. You're going to go back in, all the way through. Keep hold of it all the time, never let go. Now tie a one-handed knot, okay? Not very hard to do. One-handed knot. You can use your teeth, it doesn't cheat. And then just pull the pull cord back and pull that knot nice and tight. Now what you can do, you can now let go of it whilst holding the pull cord, and now you can slowly let the pull cord retract. Okay. Make sure you've got enough pull cord on there. Now this pull cord is about 3mm thick, okay? You can go to 3.5, but now it's plenty on there. And now what I recommend you do, if you're gonna have the cord at the end and you haven't got the attachment up the top to hold it up the top, cut it off nice and flush, okay? But if you've got the attachment up the top of the lawnmower, I like to leave around about a foot spare. Make sure it doesn't fall inside, and then grab your old pull cord that your dog has probably just been chewing for the past 25 minutes. And then you want to take that rope out of the pull cord. Take that out. Get your lighter or your burner, whatever you've got to hand, and just burn that off nice. And then grab your pull cord, wherever I've just put it, here it is. And then put your new pull cord rope back in. You might get a bit of a poke, just to push it in there. You'd be surprised how many people throw lawnmowers away just because the pull cord is snapped. But we don't do that here. Double Micks Mowers knot. Lovely. Do that. Now that's a bit slack, you see, because my pull cord is going to go up the top of the handle, but if your pull cord is going to go down the bottom down here, just cut a bit more off. Just get hold of your knot, cut a bit more off, put it down to about there, tie another knot, so your pull cord is sat nice and erect. Now that's done, we can now put your pull cord assembly back on, taking care not to trap your HT lead. Sits in just like that. Do your 3 nuts up, and I'll come back to you. Okay, so with your pull cord now fixed, as I say, you can just place your HT lead back on. Now this lawnmower, I don't think it's going to start. There's quite a bit wrong with this one that needs to be done. I don't got no spark, but we'll go through the process anyway. So once your pull cord's been done, simply bolt it back down. Where's my nuts and bolts? Here we are. Oh. Right, now that your pull cord assembly's all back and put back together, I don't think this lawnmower's going to start because there's quite a bit wrong with it, to be fair. I've put a new plug in, but I don't think it's going to help it. Let's give it plenty of fuel. I don't think there's a spark, but either way, this video is all about how to repair your pull cord. Once your pull cord's been put back together, a couple of pulls and your lawnmower will start. This one probably won't. Well, it starts, but it don't sound very happy. Oh, I don't like the cut off either. So this lawnmower wants a bit more work done to it. The on-off switch is not working properly. It wants a bit of a clean, and I think the carburetor needs a bit of a service too. So I'll get that done for my friend at work, and hopefully his lawnmower will be up and running. But there's a quick little video for you guys to show you how to repair your broken pull cord if it's just snapped.